In this video, I'm going to attempt to replace the microphone of the G90 with a Shure SM58 and a foot switch. However, there is a problem. I just hope I can work around it. Hi, my name's John. Amateur radio call sign M7CPT. Welcome to Amateur Radio on the air. As I mentioned in the intro, there is a problem. Let me just show you what that is. This is the official website of Xiegu in Europe. Sorry, Xiegu, however you want to pronounce it. Now this lead is the one that they recommend for using with a foot switch and the microphone. However, you look down here, states this adapter should not be used with dynamic microphones. Those of you that don't know, the Shure SM58 is a dynamic microphone. So I thought, what microphone are they recommending? I have one here. This is the microphone plus the adapter. And you still need to use your foot switch for the push to talk. €87. Fair price. However, this is my problem. Orders below €160 to the UK will not be processed. And not only that, this microphone is not too bad of a microphone. I don't know what the sound quality is like. It does have a volume control on it, and it clips on to a normal set of headphones at this point. What I'm going to attempt to do, using the CE19, to see if I can transfer my audio into the radio via that. Now, I have a mixing desk that was basically left over from when I was DJing. Now, I currently use that for piping into the computer for recording and live streaming. However, the headphone socket on the mixing desk is not currently used. So I should be able to pipe that into the CE19 and hopefully get the audio through the CE19 into the radio that way. As for the foot switch, yeah, it's just a cheap, nasty one. Didn't even give me a full length lead. What I'm going to do is sabotage an old computer network cable. Find the right wires in here to connect to the foot switch. So, let's dig out the soldering iron and get started. In the manual, you'll find this image. It tells you which two wires you actually need to connect for the push to talk. You have the PTT that's going to be required, and also the ground. Once you've identified them two wires, follow the lead round to the other end and bare the ends. Next task, open up the foot switch, see what we've got in here. Now then, 3 wires, white, red and black. Let's see what this says. Circuit diagram says the white and the red should connect when the key is pressed. So the black wire, the bottom one, we don't need. This little black O-ring can go around the wires. It's quite loose. Right, heat up the soldering iron and get these wires removed. Please. Yeah, that one I don't actually need to desolder, I can just cut it. First things first, switch the soldering iron off. Okay, now before we actually go onto the radio to test the microphone, there's a couple of settings we need to change in the radio. The first one, if you do a quick press of the function key, and then can't see what I'm pressing. The power key. Press it again. The mic input needs to be switched to line. Once you've done that, press and hold the function key till this menu comes up, and click next until you get to the auxiliary volume in. Now, for me personally, I needed to crank this all the way up to 15, and then click save. Now I'm ready to go on the air and see just what contacts I can make. Unfortunately, I do have very poor propagation in this area, so I'm not holding up too much hope. But let's find out. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is Mike 7, Charlie Papa Tango, M7 CPT, calling CQ. CQ 10 meters, CQ 10 meters. This is Mike 7, Charlie Papa Tango, calling CQ 10 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is M7 CPT, Mike 7, Charlie Papa Tango, calling CQ on 10 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. This is M7 CPT, Mike 7, Charlie Papa Tango, calling CQ on 10 meters. Okay, I had to boost the microphone pickup on my mixing desk in order to get the volume right for the radio and reduce it in this program. I was able to make one QSO with a club member who unfortunately didn't have very good propagation to me. Thanks for trying anyway, Slavak. And a couple of other club members did try, but unfortunately were unable to actually hear me. Thanks anyway, guys. Now, I did get heard quite clearly by one person in Wales. He was a GW0 call sign. It must be someone who watches the channel. He knows I come from a CB background and decided he didn't want to talk to anyone that had a CB background. What can I say? His loss. But I can confirm the microphone does work successfully going through the C19 using the foot switch as a push to talk. If you have any problems working out from the video what I've actually done, feel free to drop them in the comments. I'll try and answer any questions as best I can. In the meantime, the only thing I've got to say is catch you on the air.